Most people learn OWASP top 10 from PowerPoint slides. They memorize the definition, clears exam, and forget everything. But in this series, we are not just going to study the vulnerabilities. We are going to exploit them live, step by step, attacker mindset, real labs, real impact. Hey guys, welcome back to the ThunderCipher. I hope you guys are doing well. So we are going to start a series on OWASP top 10. If you are serious about ethical hacking, then this playlist is for you. In this video, I am just going to give an overview. What are the concepts we are going to cover in this whole series? Let's just see the contents. There is a foundation and context. Let me just start with foundation and context. So basically what OWASP top 10, why OWASP top 10 matters. So OWASP top 10 is in global security standards. Basically OWASP refers to an open web application security project. It is not just a list. A global web security standard used by the top companies followed in real VAPT assessment. Those who don't know about VAPT, VAPT refers to vulnerability assessment penetration testing, and this OWASP knowledge is not only applicable for the web application penetration testing, it is required in CEH, OSCP, PNPT, trusted by the most of the penetration testers, auditors, and developers. If you understand that OWASP top 10, you understand how internet get hacked. What make this series actually different from other series? So basically, let me be very clear. This is not just theory, slides, or copy paste definitions. This is a fully explored demos, real world labs, step by step attack flows, attacker plus developer mindsets, and we fix the mitigations. We'll break the application, then we will secure it by ourselves. This is a complete scenario based demonstration will be given here. It is a complete hands on practice. You will get an hands-on lab practice experience based on real-world scenarios, and we are going to break down each lab, how it works, what is the back-end procedure. If there is a something we are performing, each and every step will be explained in very detailed manner. So this is what make us difference. So what is the reality gap actually? So as everybody knows, the traditional learning approach basically morely focus on the theory. No one is now focusing on the practical skills. Basically the only thing is matter is here is theoretical thing that the people thinks. The actual is the what matter is the practical knowledge. The more you have solved the rooms, the more knowledge you get, the more better you will. So it is better to get a practical knowledge of that, and this is where the thunder ciphers come in. We are going to give a complete real based application. The website will be designed in a such a way, the security flaws will be designed in a such a way that it should meet the expectations of the peoples, and they should get an confidence that the things they are learning is actually helpful for them. So let us know about what is actually an OBAS. So OBAS basically an open web application security project. It is an organization which lists the top vulnerabilities that has taken place till now. So this they release an list in every 4 years once. So let's see about that in section 2, series structure and approach. So basically in this we are going to tell how this series is going to work. Here we get the conceptual understanding basically first, like we will get a quick theory knowledge, what is this vulnerability refers to, what is happens in this vulnerability, what are, like for example, what is privilege escalation, what is session hijacking, what is broken access control, what is cryptographic failure. We are going to get a basic theory knowledge of these particular things before entering to the lab. After getting the basic foundation of this, then we are going to start solving lab one by one. We will go for like we are going to solve as much as the lab possible, so that it can give me the more hands-on learning practices experience. Like like more you solve the lab, the more you get the experience. Like each and every lab has a different approach, so based on the more lab you solve, we will get an idea how to approach for the different kinds of vulnerabilities and this. And the full exploitation walkthrough will be given in this live demonstration classes, and we will give a complete attack to defense understanding for each vulnerability covered in this series. Basically, we fix, mitigate, and securing codes practices for defending against the vulnerabilities. Not only that, we are going to even exploit the vulnerabilities, and we will get to know how to secure the website so it cannot be exploited further. So now let's see about what are the vulnerabilities we are going to exploit here. We are going to exploit the top 10 vulnerabilities of the OWASP. As you can see in the website, basically there are broken access control, security misconfiguration, software supply chain failure, cryptographic failure, injection, insecure design, authentication failure, software and data integrity failure, security logging and alerting failure, mishandling of exceptional condition. We are going to understand all these concepts in this OBAS top 10 series. Like for example, if you go for a broken access control, we will going to understand how the Linux privilege escalation, how horizontal privilege escalation, how vertical privilege escalation, how IDOR, how parameter tampering, session hijacking, all this going to work, and we are going to solve the labs based on this, and we will get a deep understanding of what backend actually what happening in the backend. So it will be useful, like just in knowing the theory concept is something different and having a practical skills on that is something different. So the more you will solve the labs, the more you will explore the different kind of approaches, the more you will get an understanding about this. So not only about the broken access control, we are going to perform all for all the top 10 vulnerabilities. We are going to follow the same approach. So let's check what live attacking demonstrations are given, what kind of demonstrations we are going to give. Like basically there will be an access control exploitations. Obviously there will rooms which are actually on the real scenario based, so it will be help you to like get to the industrial level expectations. By solving these labs your confidence will be bit boosted, so it will be helpful when while solving the other labs. You will be knowing the what is the approach, what kind of techniques you can use while solving the other labs also. Let's see what are the skills and what are the target audience we are going to focus mainly on. You must know the what are the outcomes before learning a concept. So basically this the concept you are going to learn, which will be helpful for VAPT fundamentals and the bug bounty hunting also, the attack flow analysis, securing code mindset, reconnaissance technique, and exploiting tools. Here you will get to know about the what kind of vulnerabilities are can be, how the vulnerabilities are exploited, and what are the attack flows. Like you will, this is a basically kind of mind mapping. When you solve more and more labs, you will get a mind mapping kind of approaches. So it will be very helpful for you, and you will know about the different tools and how you gather the information basically about the machine or the attacker or victim, it depends. So basically you will get a more and more knowledge about all this. By getting this knowledge you can apply this on the bug bounty platform. You can find the bugs and report it on websites like HackerOne, Bugcrowd, or any other websites. So this is the real world skills you will get. And what is the target audience basically? The target audience is the everyone who are getting into the cybersecurity or who are the cybersecurity enthusiasts. It may be a student or a developer or a red team specialist. It is going to be a beginner friendly series, so everyone can join and get as much as information or knowledge that you can gain. So basically this is pretty much about our series. So it is going to be career focused, like we are going morely focused on the OBAS vulnerabilities. Like we are going to explore different types of vulnerabilities, like how IDOR works, how horizontal privilege escalation works, how actually the attacker is going to bypass the authentications, like how the cryptographic failure works, how IDOR works. We are going to cover all these things with the live demonstrations. So it will be a complete hands-on lab. So we will try to keep it as much as real world impact based. So it will help others to get more knowledge, and it will help in their job careers. So let's see what are your takeaways, like what are your outcomes. Basically, you will know about real world penetration methodologies. You will know how the penetration works. How you will get to know about how the VAPT workflow works. You will get a strong foundation from by completing this series. And there is a penetration notebook approach. So basically, who don't know about this, like the every organization has a notebook kind of thing. Like the if someone beginners enter to the company, they will follow that notebook for the reference. Like they will have an approach like mind map kind of thing. Like if this kind of something happens, you can go in this way, the follow like roadmap kind of thing or mind map kind of thing. And even you can use the bug bounty as your career path by learning these concepts. So this was pretty much about our series which we are going to start. So if you have any doubts or anything you want to know about this series, just let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe.